go. Hey y'all, man, we live right now, so if we're gonna be chilling tonight as I work through some stuff, try to figure out this Facebook stuff. We've been having some problems. What in the world? I could have swore we've been having some problems with the stream lately, so I'm trying to get everything corrected. So this is gonna be a little bit of just chatting tonight, a little bit of playing, a little bit of talking about all of this stuff that's been going on. If you don't want to hear it, well, you'll leave the chat pretty soon. That's all I gotta say, because we chilling. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. What happened today was fucked up, and the only thing I know how to do, y'all, is play some video games and watch how quote unquote real it's gonna get tonight.
Watch whiteness work.
Watch the whiteness work, y'all. this the MAGA maggots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making America real great again, right? Yeah. Anywho, this your boy Super M back on it. Anybody who chimes in tonight, please let me know how the audio is going. And hopefully I get this right today. Alright, so okay, that's Combo Nation. This is Combo Breakers, YouTube. I actually need to put both the Facebooks on here. Combo Breakers. But if you want to talk in the chat, let me know how you feeling about the procession. All of the things that have been going on. Feel free to drop a comment, man. You know, it's a wonderful day in America. What I call this, 2020 New Game Plus. You get to keep all of your gear from 2020, but the mobs hit harder now. The bosses are harder. That's the only thing. It's more challenging.
Look, why is level 1 seeming like a boss level?
That's what happens in New Game Plus. That's what happens in New Game Plus. You go to the first enemy and you're like, I'm gonna bop this guy, but he's boss level, and everyone else is boss level. We got a whole another year of this, y'all. We got a whole another year of this.
You know what this feels like? You know I'm a fan of Hunter.
Yep.
You know how God and Killer were they were on a spree. Every new arc and challenge, the Phantom Troops survived it, nailed it, killed it.
Mm-hmm.
The Tower, where they were fighting all those people, nailed it, killed it. What was before that? Greed Island, facing the bomber.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
God got a little scratched up. Killer got a little scratched up, but they got up and we were like, yo, we got healed. We're good. Nothing can touch us. We survived everything. Chimera Ant. When they faced that rabbit and none of their attacks worked, Kite is like, okay, you're good enough to go. It's gonna be bigger shit than this though, so get ready.
Mm-hmm. And
they start killing some ants, and they're thinking, okay, I'm good. Then
nah, who's the cheetah?
Chitauri.
Yeah, when they first fought him, and they were like, oh, okay, it's cool. I'm getting That's when I knew. I'm like, you ain't even the top tier of the top tier. That's how I knew it was gonna get real.
That's what level 1 of this year is. Like, I thought I had leveled up, and now Rabbit Guy is here, and none of my attacks are working. And then literally Pito comes up right after. It's like, meow. and tries to take one of my arms. It's like, fuck.
That's how real talk, man. That's how I be feeling like, man. Like, it's very interesting. Like, I knew that I didn't expect this happening from the year, to be honest. I thought something was gonna happen, but I didn't know it was gonna be this.
I didn't either. I thought today, last night I was anxious because at a certain point it looked like Warnock and Osaf were gonna lose.
Yeah, it was a little hairy in there because it was not really flat out lose, but I feel like it was gonna be
like, you're just never gonna catch that.
Right. It's somehow, even if you get close, the wool is gonna be pulled out from underneath you again.
Yeah. And then Warnock took the lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then also kept gaining. And then this morning, before I even woke up, I knew
Right. Hey, look, hey, shout out to Stacy, right? When she that picture that I put up, let Donald know it was me. I was like, that was it.
Shout out to Stacey Abrams and R.I.P. John Lewis. He did so much work.
Yeah, nah.
That was a living legend.
Just like John Lewis from back in the day, just like every other civil rights leader, I firmly believe that Stacey needs a podium in history.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Someone on Twitter, one of my really smart writers, he's smarter than me. But he's book smarter than me. That nigga thinks. But he made a good point on Twitter when he said, it is possible for us to congratulate Stacey without projecting upon her that she needs to do more work than she's already done.
Nah, she don't need to do any more because until somebody else makes it a habit to bring 800,000 strong
800,000
on her back,
and that was just at that point in time.
Right.
It's probably reached a million at this point.
No, because she never stopped. That was just the milestone.
Because she knew after the presidential election, she knew Georgia was right behind it. So we ain't stopped.
And she was quick. She was quick to be like, "Yo, keep the voting going."
Yeah.
She was the first one I heard to be like, "The party ain't stopping. We got the momentum. Keep it going."
She saw the long game that no one else. There's literally nobody in the Democratic Party that is part of like the campaigning part that could have done this. And that's so insane that literally you have people who were hired by the Democratic Party who didn't even think of this shit. Just get the fucking black vote. It's not that hard, actually. Just go do it and actually care about doing it. And none of them did. None of them. It took Stacey to just do this shit grassroots style with other black magical people. And inclusive, because part of it, other black magical queer people, and just went directly to black people and said, I got a plan. I need you to just register and vote. You ain't got to do shit else. Just go vote. Take your friend. Take your mama. I don't care. Just take them with you and vote. And I'll show you what we can do.
Yep.
And she made good on her promise.
Yep. And the thing about it is, it's like, I remember after, I think I was listening, she said she took some days to mourn what happened to her initially. And then just like, it was 10 days, it was like a word for it, I don't know, it was 10 days of mourning or whatever. And then that's all that she allowed herself to just fully do, and then she got to work. Fighting the laws that took the shit from her in the first place, and then coming with the right hand to bringing 800,000 strong. I don't know anyone who has a power level like that. And that for that reason alone, for that momentous thing she did in the history books, she should be up there with the John Lewis's of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because
this needs to make her national treasure.
Yeah, she needs to be talked about in the history books.
She's an American hero.
Fucking yeah. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have to do anything more, but you know the kind of person she is, she's going to. And I was telling him, like, at this point in time, running for a position of office would be nice and all, but that's not the goal. She's got she's got the opportunity to be a target on the CIA's back because she can actually move people, and anytime somebody can move people, don't matter which direction, they fear them.
Yeah, because she already proved. I'm not dropping a hot mixtape. I'm not dropping a new Netflix show. I'm not dropping a new game. I'm literally
ain't pushing no books, nothing.
Nothing. I don't have a product that's tangible. What I'm promising you is the change that I feel we can have and we deserve to have. And she got people to believe in her.
Mm-hmm. Through hard work and dedication. It wasn't the usual. That's why I said she don't need to be a politician. It wasn't the usual fluff. I promise I'm gonna do this. I might do that. Get your votes. If I get your votes, then I'm gonna do something. She said, "Hey, bruh, roll with it." Word.
Like, I'm part of the community, so I'm gonna just be a part of it and convince them, change hearts, change minds. The person like her needs to be in a leadership position. For her, I don't know what that looks like. That's all in her dream and her mind's eye.
She can go wherever the hell she want now.
But she's proven she's got it. Whatever that is, whatever that gene is, she got it.
Hell yeah. And what it is like, what's great, what I think is going to be great, is that she's the kind of person that a lot of women, a lot of men coming up behind it, most of the young women, who are going to see and be like, that.
I can be that.
I can be that.
Like,
and she already set it up behind her, so there's a bit of a support system. I guarantee you, every one of those 800,000 voters who now feel so empowered that their vote actually mattered are going to evangelize for the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
And these politicians are getting younger. John Ossoff is young.
Hell
AOC
young.
is young as fuck. So we literally, well, actually I'll say this. She's probably just the first of many. There's a generation already coming up right behind her. We'll probably see in the next 2 years.
Those two was it two Muslim women who got elected to their offices? Yeah.
Now part of the crew.
Yeah, they're young.
This is the beginning of the wave.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7, Gunryu.
You see, like, the kids that watched Stacy and AOC, and they were 12, 11, and first dreamed, I can be that. Those young black and Hispanic women, when they grow up and they're 25 and fresh out of law school and they join us,
New challenger.
they're gonna think of Stacy and what she did. They're gonna think of her ideals and her values.
Yep.
And they're gonna apply that.
Yep.
Because they'll have lived.
Get ready for the next battle.
And it'll be nice because they'll grow up in a world that'll have a little less nose.
A little less.
A little less nose than it used to be.
And a little more, fuck that, I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah. we out here. I'm gonna be doing some rank for a little bit to get started, but please, I know you've seen all the stuff that's been going on. Camera is like 7 frames per second, by the way. Thank you, Zoran, for letting me know that. I have no idea what's going on with my stuff right now. Let's see what's going on with Twitch. Let me check this out. But we are streaming to like 20 places. Oh, here we go. This might also help my CPU is at like dying mode right now. Please, Zoran D-Weave, let me know when my camera has gotten back to normal, if it has even gotten back to normal. Panther was good. Hey, y'all, have y'all seen what's been going down at the Capitol? D-Weave, I know for a fact that you've seen this. I know for a fact you've seen it. Y'all tell me. We've been talking. Me and my boy Nick right now have been talking about this all day. I'm streaming here, and you know, I just want y'all. I want people to weigh in. A little bit left. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. But yeah, let me know. Let me check here. Is my camera moving? It looks good on this end. It still looks a little slow. It is behind. It is very much behind. So
round 2. Fight.
I might have to try to fix that. I don't know if I can fix it with the stream running. So y'all let me know if it's doing a little better. I don't know how to fight this guy.
KO.
We'll figure that out later.
Round 3. Fight. Great.
Fuck. Alright,
Round
also
4.
game audio is too loud
Fight.
and so low to hear you. Thank you for that. My mic audio is a bit low. Alright, back to this now. How does the audio sound now? I've changed a little bit of the levels. Okay, now we're experiencing lag everywhere. Thanks for coming through for the stream yesterday. Bro, thank you for putting on that stream. I really did appreciate it. And I wanted to ask you if we could, at some point in time, discuss some of the things that are going on, right? Because or at least use some of your full screens as part of some analysis that we have going on here, because all the information that you put on your stream yesterday was incredibly valuable. Let me see if I can restart Sparko Cam. This guy just quit on me.
New challenger.
Yeah, Panther, you did a really good job on the stream. Let me turn this off. Control Alt Delete. You guys are gonna lose my camera for a second here, but I've got to. Okay, CPU is down, processes is down.
New challenger.
Streamlabs, I might have to restart it, but yeah. Let's pick this back up. Hopefully. Start up. Okay, so let's see what's the haps here. Make the game audio a little quieter and we're good. Okay. So I'm gonna turn testing 1 2 testing. What's my audio like? What's the music versus the audio versus the game? I might be able to take the music down a little bit too. It seems like I gotta change these settings like every time I stream. So I really appreciate you guys for fact checking me, keeping me honest. Okay, things are good. Yeah. Y'all been seeing the news? Have y'all been seeing the news? You know, I got a few words to say. I don't know if y'all mind me getting a little opinionated up in this mug. Begin search. Let's see. I'm at work now. Had to come in. D-Weave, I knew they would have brought you into work. As soon as me and Jack saw.
To the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Interesting. The camera is lower FPS. Zoran, appreciate you for pointing that out. I'm definitely gonna look into that because I switched to a DSLR recently. Failed to communicate with camera. Testing 1 2 testing 1 2. I'm gonna fix this. I'm definitely gonna fix this. It's the most infamous day right now. So D-Weave, he works down where I used to work at. So then they called him in. Like, hey man, it's a national emergency. You got to come in and work.
Get ready for the next battle.
I knew it. My coworkers today was like, man, if you were still working over there at CNN, then how would you feel? I'm like, I'd be up in there listening to the news all day, getting requests from people who are like, we need these graphics now.
Being a black person in the office today, I wouldn't want to be that. Ironically, I work for a predominantly black office, and even still, when shit like this happens, because we have to play the respectability game, we don't get to talk about it, so you still feel alone.
Oh, it's even worse at CNN because not only should you not talk about it, but you're advised to not be talking about it on social media, especially if social media says you work at CNN, because and any word you say can be used against you in the court of the public eye. So there has been a lot of like grin and bear it moments working because you're still on a front line, just not the physically dangerous one, but it's still all the emotion, all the stuff hits you at the same time. That's why today's stream is just dedicated to just playing online, playing with the friends. I was going to go and start working on a community guide and doing all this work, but I'm like, you know what, let me experiment with the multi-view. Let me just rank up, get some fun. Oh, wait, there's an echo. There's an echo. Let me cut all that down. But yeah, I remember when Trayvon Martin was shot. I was the guy who had to recreate the place where he was shot at. 1-to-1 scale with builders putting down AstroTurf. Like, where was he shot again? He was shot right there. I laugh about it now because that's laughter of pain. I hope you guys understand that's sometimes how you have to go through unfortunate things, because it wasn't no laughing matter then, and it wasn't no real laughing matter now. But it's, you know, being a black person who has to do that, you know, like, and this is a thing. What is going on with Tekken today? And this is a thing that I had to do so that other people could walk through it. You know what I'm saying? On their tour, in their leisure time.
Meanwhile, the images.
The play-by-play. Nah, man, he was really shot here. No, then he was shot here. Then Zimmerman did this. Then it happened every time a black person was shot. You learn some things. And you learn how it's treated differently. We talked a little earlier about how the media phrases things and pictures things and frames things up. And I say the media is like the entirety of all of them, not any particular network. Because everybody just doing their jobs. But it's funny how today was an insurrection by protesters. You know. Protesters. Not thugs. Not rioters. Not
terrorists.
American terrorists. I need to play that song on repeat on the stream. You know.
I mean, Ivanka Trump called them she called them American patriots.
Oh yeah. They were American patriots. Oh, you heard Donald J got banned on Twitter for the next 12 days?
Yeah, because I mean,
Round one.
Permanently, because even
Fight.
when he was
You gonna talk that trash?
my dad said earlier. He was like, you can't be surprised at what white
KO.
He wouldn't be surprised.
Round two.
Once Trump leaves, he just
Fight.
starts his own party.
Oh yeah. You know as long as he's got his folks.
And it's not a party, it'll be a cult. Or, well, technically, whatever he starts, it'll be a cult. But still, Trump, they would go.
The Church of Trump.
That's the one. You know, I think it's uncharted territory. I don't think he's done business.
Nah.
He's done business. He's done
Round
politics.
three.
The next big thing is
Fight.
business.
Yeah, he's got to start a following, a dedicated following.
He can pick up ordained real quick. Start his own thing.
Yeah, no, it's patriotism. Patriotism, boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do my dad. That's him. Start his own legacy. Because I'm pretty sure he knows that he's going to die in the next decade. He's like, life he's lived.
Great.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
Round
And he's
4.
protected. No matter what happens, he's protected for the rest of his dang life. You know. You know.
Just start a cult, a religious cult, and they'll give them all the money. All the money.
All of it. He already has all the money. Number one.
$2 million for right after the lost the election. The first time, not the 13th, but the first time he raised $2 million, and that's from his supporters. That money wasn't even
Great. Final round.
And all the hands he shook in this whole thing. You know, all the people he made rich and happy and nice and fat.
real quick to turn.
Oh yeah.
I thought the last minute,
Oh, and you saw how Pence unfollowed him?
bruh, we are literally 14 days from the end of this shit show. That was like one of the last things. You had just been festering on that shit. Like before I leave.
KO.
No, I don't like you.
You win.
Yep. And then he threw him under the bus. Pence wasn't following his orders. The biggest Pence changing his Twitter banner to Kamala Biden and then unfollowing Trump. Man.
The Republicans are so upset with him. They're blaming, well actually, to be fair, even just based on what I saw online, I think the consensus for white people is this is Trump's fault. I don't think they're holding themselves accountable and saying he's just you. Like you said,
New challenger.
the reason you believed in him is because he said the things that you want to say.
That's why. Yeah. He is you.
He thinks that the same ideals that weren't crazy enough to do it, to go after it. They put a battery in the white community. And whether they admitted it or not,
New challenger.
greatly, more than they've benefited in decades. They've never seen this level.
Get ready for the next battle.
Nah, this is true, because I don't know if you guys on the chat, checking in with the chat real quick. Zoran, this was Bear Beats the Fuck Out of Humans ass, the movie, because that bear almost destroyed me. You saw how cool I was under pressure, cool as a cucumber. 0 life is 100 life. Y'all just didn't see the 10. Y'all was at full life. But D-Weave says, yeah, he uses personal emotion to get to that point. And that's the same thing I was gonna say. The bomber, the Centennial Olympic bomber, did the same thing. He played on the emotions of the folks. Mm-hmm. But see, does that show that Donald J has evolved past narcissist? Because that's why I think the cult part is next. Because he realizes he knows how to talk and galvanize a certain amount of people
Round
to follow.
1.
You know? And
Fight.
even though he didn't win this year, you know, he's gonna try to run independent another time. Yes.
Her greatest loss.
Brilliant moment to come back.
And realize how nothing that he does for my black gay ass.
KO.
Oh no,
Or anybody.
not my black foreign ass.
Round
Not
2.
good for you.
It ain't for me.
His successes are only his.
It's crazy. His successes aren't even the successes of the people who follow him. That's
Because he literally rocked them. And he's going to start his own. And he does with politics. So, and this is shit. Big Robin. Been using people believe in him.
and the thing about it is like, remember what he did to Ireland before his presidency? He warned us. They warned us.
He fucked over ICE.
Round 3.
So DB says they're talking about evoking the 25th Amendment now. And I remember some people like, finally we can see all this stuff for what it really is. And I'm like, bruh, all this stuff for what it really is, it's still not enough to get this man out of there.
You lose.
That honestly should have been the thing that said this enough is enough. This country's fucked up.
Get ready for the next battle.
Straight up.
when you step back and look at the visuals, the optics of the situation,
Yep.
minorities being killed by white people wasn't enough.
It sure wasn't.
But it took white people invading the capital of Whitelandia for it to be enough is enough. And also for black people to also recognize like, brainwashing in that.
Round
that we're
1.
also looking at it in that sense.
Fight.
Is this enough?
Been already. And if you think that this is the smoking gun, if this was a smoking gun, we'd have been gotten out of it. Right? This ain't no smoking gun. This is something that'll be forgotten in a couple. Wait, why people don't like Gutex no more? Was he out there? Oh my god! He posted the video? Okay, so alright, so I'm curious, who was she? Dang.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
So he shared the video of God. I'm gonna say, regardless of, I hope it's not a video. Like, regardless of wrong in the situation.
Right?
KO.
That shit is traumatizing.
Round
You know,
3.
I do notice how it's real easy for them to show a black person dying, you know, or that's
Traumatizing.
which is traumatizing, right?
That's how we know. Like,
But whoever this person got shot was, it's too much, too hot for TV now.
I think it's
KO.
Oh, Gutex is saying the woman that died for our country. That's what he was trying to say. Modern martyr. Wow.
Yeah, that's not what he died for. So that's she died as a reaction to racism.
I didn't even know who she was. Was she a government worker? Was she one of the folks? Like, there's no information on her. There's no unflattering picture of her up there somewhere from high school. You know what I'm saying? Whatever trouble she caused, but if she was another color, oh boy, all of the tea would have been spilled. The family would have been aired out to dry. All this.
They were the most ratchet photo that she
Most ratchet.
on Facebook. Already how many big how many times she skipped school.
KO. You win.
Yeah, nah. It's just, you know, it's like one of those the media tropes, you know? Like, we could already roll out what kind of coverage is going to be on if a person of color was even the victim.
Yes.
The most unflattering picture, the most, you know, like, they ain't had no Facebook that had any better pictures they could have got, you know?
And at the end of the day, even if they couldn't find a single bad thing she's done, it'll still come down to, well, you know, if she hadn't have resisted, this would have complied. You know, it's hard out there for cops, you know? So just feel like
New challenger.
but it wouldn't have happened. It always comes down to that at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It just can't be that.
The excuses. Oh, this is an isolated incident. Y'all are not crazy. Y'all are crazy. That's all gaslighting. That's all those phrases are gaslighting. They're meant to make the victims be out to be the crazy ones, and the people who support them to be. That's all it is, bro. All it is.
New challenger.
For the person who died, like, they shouldn't have to have died. I don't know who shot them. They should not. Person A should not have had to have died because what? Because when we heard about it, it's like one woman was critically wounded by getting shot in the chest. And somebody's like, was that like a rubber pellet? And I'm like, what rubber pellet critically wounds someone?
They're best to take out your eye. That's what you gotta worry about with rubber bullets.
Yeah. And even then, you're gonna recover. You're gonna have a whatever that red spot in your eye is. You know, they'll patch you up. You know? I was thinking maybe it was like one of them shotgun, like wooden block things, you know, they either shoot the sandbags, the wooden block, and it might have caved in a frail woman's chest, right? Old woman broke a rib, now she's critical. Nah, this was somebody came in busting, and because some of the people who were there talking about it's gonna get real later on tonight.
And I know it wasn't that either, because again, saw the cops helping the old white.
Oh yeah, they did help the old lady down.
Yeah, they helped the old white racist down the stairs.
I hope your affairs are in order.
Round
Get off
one.
a high horse and get down the steps at the same time.
My thing is, for the people who got the police shield to even break into this mug, where did y'all get this from?
They got by the police probably when they opened the gate. Like, you know, they hand out
Might have been that same officer who had all his riot gear and just so happened to start some fires.
Round two.
That part.
Fight.
Yeah, it seems appropriate. Nefarious definitely seems appropriate, but you know, they one thing I did like is that at least a lot of the people who I saw were very much against it. Wow, so there's some videos that show the police just letting them through the barriers, no cap.
Great. Round three. Fight.
Okay, terrorists, we like that.
I'm not.
Enemies of America. I like that phrase too. Enemies of the country. Because that's exactly what they were, and the fact of the matter is, they were guys posing as people who were not enemies of the state. You know, like, that don't make no sense to me.
Round four. Fight.
Coming from outside. Savages and thugs and yeah. Every mass shooter has never been labeled a terrorist, even though their body count is pretty high.
But the actual attack on the Capitol that movies have been made about, TV shows have been made about, they've even talked about.
Get ready for the next battle.
You know what happened in real life? Like it did when this country was first found stolen? It was, once again, white people attacking the White House. You know who's historically always been the group that attacked the White House?
Who?
White people.
Hmm.
You know who burned the White House?
Hmm. Who was that?
White people. You know, who literally broke through the gates,
I hope you're a fair.
Round
ascended
one.
the staircase,
Fight.
walked into the office of Nancy Pelosi, sat in that chair, took pictures, and wrote, "We will never stop." So, that's just so coming from inside, powerful inside. It is. And
KO.
why
Round two.
Seems like all the map. Seems like all of the map lines up to me. From experience, from just reading books, from just running the tapes back, you know.
And that's why I want to add this as well.
You don't have to.
But I am.
It's not even necessary. Because if it's a caveat,
It's not caveat.
okay.
It's
KO.
the black
Round three.
that there's no
Fight.
level. But it's not even the way white people to do something that has to matter. Just because I said that's problematic doesn't mean that. Problems have solutions. That's why I call them problematic. The solution has to come from in the house too. The solution has to come from white people.
KO.
Racism can be
Round four.
by black people.
Fight.
It won't be ended by Hispanic people. It won't be ended by Asian
Yep. The bullies have to heal themselves. You know what I'm saying? In most situations.
KO.
What I'm waiting for.
Final round.
Oh, so Anderson just okay. So they just showed it on CNN, and it was a woman that worked in the building that was shot. That's why I was like, it don't make no sense that it was somebody on their side that got shot, like unless they shot their own. You know what I'm saying? And then yes, shot an American citizen, like a true terrorist.
So
This was a terrorist attack by a terrorist cell.
All different ways. You know, it's still terrorist whether she died or not, but this is like all the categories of terrorism were checkmarked.
Yep.
All of them. You killed somebody, you destroyed property, incited violence,
You
anger,
win.
and confusion amongst the masses.
Oh, so they had the door barricaded, and she was walking up the steps to get away, and then the bullet came through the door and shot her.
Still,
They shot from the outside and shot her.
Next battle.
I hope they're happy. Score one for their team. I don't think we shot anybody when we were protesting.
name a death at one of the Black Lives Matter rallies that was caused by a black person who was protesting. Actually protesting, not being a terrorist. There's a difference.
Yeah, because there was no instigators that wasn't a part of their group.
We didn't.
That they weren't like, hey, we didn't start the shooting, it was somebody else. We were here to peacefully raid the Capitol building.
Because the Proud Boys, they took accountability of what they did. They said
I hope you.
Round one.
they yelled it. They
Fight.
Yeah, and you got hurt in the bill. You know how usually with Black Lives Matter, it makes sense. You would say, like, yeah, I know such and such happened, but they weren't part of our group.
Right.
That's not the case with Proud Boys. They've
No.
been taking on everything. Like, it was us. We're proud of it.
Proud to be an American.
So it seems to be that patriotism is violence.
It seems to be.
And protest and critical thinking about democracy
KO.
terroristic.
Round two.
D-Weez brings up a really good point. He's like, he remembers how armored up they were when the BLM movie was protesting. I remember how armored up everybody was too. They were locked in, arm in arm, waiting at the Capitol building off of the thought that they might show up. How you that scared? And they come in here killing people, and y'all took all half day to mobilize troops? They were out there Lennox Mall faster than that.
Bruh, the fact that Lennox was just like, yo, metal detectors. We're gonna have a police station in the parking lot. Like, the response was immediate to, as you called it, losing.
Yeah. They didn't want to lose none of the butts. All of the booties had to be safe at Lennox Mall. Even though the action was happening way the fuck away. Oh, was it all?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as you step on Lynch's Mall property,
we're not safe.
They shoot inside or outside. They don't give a fuck.
Great.
The fact that they shot in the Apple store.
You win.
All that open space, no barriers between you and the bullets. This is open.
Now, D-Weave, what I want to know is, will there be some public information on who done it, what done it, their background, and when they trial is?
Get ready for
That's what I want. I want the public. I want the public news whole expose because they
How are they gonna spin lone gun?
yes. How are they gonna spin lone gunmen on this one? I want. That's where's lone gunman gonna come from?
I'm intrigued. I know it's gonna happen because I know they have to try it.
No.
I'm curious to know what that's gonna look like.
Oh.
Like I've never seen this kind of lie. I've seen a lot of lies before.
Oh, we've seen all of them, yeah.
But it's interesting to see a new lie come about because they have to come up with a new one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, that lone gunman is coming.
The lone gunman. Not only is the lone gunman coming, but like the Capitol building has to have tight security, right? At least if the people aren't there, the cameras are there, right?
Round 1.
I want to see how they're gonna be like. There's no verifiable camera footage, image.
I wonder now. Next part is random hypothesize.
No,
It looks like I was just going it off the property. So go home. Just get it out.
I was waiting for the Happy Meals, bruh. I was waiting for the Burger King Happy Meals. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, I promise you, I thought they were all gonna get Happy Meals.
Die. Mission complete.
Great.
This is a theme park, and y'all are just getting a
Round
little too
2.
rowdy. We got a dead body in the corner. They're just getting a little too rowdy.
Oh, D-Weave, that wasn't a glitch. That was actually me avoiding it with that split move.
Die.
But yeah, nah, they
Great. Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, real rough one.
right.
Crazy kids were a little wild. Time to wrangle them up.
KO. Round 4.
Hold on.
Fight.
So she did that axe kick thing. When I'm doing that split, I'm considered laying on the ground. That's why the axe kick thing glitched out and didn't hit me. That move right there is a super. That's like a Zhao Yu move. Oh, you lucky the wall saved you from that perfect. Yeah, go ahead, burn. Oh no, no burning.
KO.
Axe is supposed to hit the ground. Hey, maybe that one don't. But I got my Byakko! Return back to warm-up mode. I did it. You supposed to get that heal. I wasn't supposed to get nothing. Do you know how many Ganryu's moves evade lows and highs? You think that move is just there for no reason. When he starts doing them splits, it's like Lei Wulong, bro. You're not hitting him with nothing. It's like Zhao Yu or Eddie. That's his stance. It's slow as fuck, but that's his stance. Yeah. Let me see what's going on. Make sure you... Okay.
New challenger.
Keep it going. We'll keep it going tonight. I'm feeling lucky. I just didn't want to continually beat up on that poor Raven. That Raven was struggling. Raven was trying all the mix, flippy flappy, but her 50-50 wasn't strong enough. It wasn't stronger or more creative than when I fight Street Meso and his Raven, you know. And I already seen a lot of the moves that they were trying to do, so I block and I punish those. Ooh, Kazuya. Somebody, ain't nobody wasn't supposed to get no heal though. That's all I know, D-Weave. Wasn't nobody supposed to get nothing. You know, I don't know what you was seeing.
Someone posted Republican Congresswoman Mary was right.
Round one.
Rally today.
Fight.
You said what? Yeah. About what? What was him right? Are you a Nazi supporter, man? Sympathizer? And that counts as a sympathizer. Boy, you hate to see that kind of thing happen. I beat him up.
Round two.
Beat up the guts.
Fight. Round three.
I feel like the world looks at it
Fight.
like
A reality TV show? This is America season 2.
it's like a reality TV show that's shot inside a ghetto robot.
America season 2, man.
America season 2. I know the rest of the world is like, oh my god, this is the trashiest show I've ever seen.
But they can't stop watching. They can't stop watching. It's too good.
KO.
In there with a little bit of power and money.
Round four.
They're
Fight.
in-
Tiger King?
They think they're Tiger King, and they also think they're in an alpha target. I know that's really, it's like, no, you're in a pulled up Walmart. You're in a pulled up Piggly Wiggly / Walmart filming a reality show. And y'all have to use that's America.
That's right. Sidestep came out with a duck. That's really what it is. I mean, America's a shit show.
It's a shit show.
And the thing about it is that the quality of America keeps dropping. Money value keeps dropping. Our place in education keeps dropping. Our quality of living keeps dropping. The way we handle things keep dropping. But what is being put out is that we're the greatest of all time, the best that ever was and ever is and ever will be.
I'm gonna put another layer on what you just said. It's the quality has gone down. More like the lifestyle of white people in America. Less alluring.
Round one.
It's become
Fight.
less quality. Become more podunk. It's a lot harder to make it seem like
Lifestyles of rich and famous.
it's not that the quality has gone down. It's for everyone else has been shit. Quality has always been bad. It's just that white people are not complaining about it. Because forever black and brown people have been complaining about the service here and the quality.
KO.
The first time this white people say,
Round 2.
I see.
So it's not that the quality is gone down. It's always been bad. It's literally the best table in the restaurant, the best food, the best everything are now set.
KO. Round 3.
Wake up, America.
Fight.
As Bernie Sanders would say, America, it's time to wake up. Time to wake up. Because if they don't, you know what I'm saying, like, so many other players in the world stage are being able to match us in what we thought was, you know, uniquely American in the experience as far as like life and stuff, right? And they're doing it better.
KO.
Hey Jack, anything new on the play-by-play?
Round 4. Fight.
When I win back Kazuya, I need all my points back. I need Kazuya practice. I'll rock with him for a minute. I might get. Hey, look, if I am at D-Weave, I might be able to milk this guy for a couple of points. He's giving me about like 1,000 a pop for a win, and I don't really lose that much on a loss. So if he keeps rocking with me, win or lose, I'm always gonna be at the advantage. Even if I win half as much as he does, I'll just, you know, that's great. Them odds for me. This is how I do rank. I hunt for points. And then I go back and practice with everybody else on the other tip. But let's put this music back on, because I went a little silent, you know. Not that music. Not that music. Let's put this. Loops are Dusty 2019 Lord Beat Jitsu.
Round 1.
Bringing us that usual
Fight.
flavor. Oh, he finally learns to stay down. Nice backdash. Good counter. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, they called for it? Oh, not anything official. It's just, ain't nothing different from what they've already been doing.
KO.
They've been saying that.
Round
Somebody
3.
has to have the guts to start the paperwork.
Fight.
That's what we need at this point.
KO.
What a surprise. Who won?
And pro-black, and she's black herself. And also
Silver Yoru, what's up? Alright, Silver Yoru, we were talking about what happened today and playing some Tekken. Weigh in if you'd like. Did you see what's been going on in the Capitol building? I wanted to drop by before I get on Apex. Hey, I always appreciate you coming through. Love to see the name in the chat. Love to see the name in the chat. Always love the support. Also, drop a line. How are you progressing? One of these days, you're gonna have to show me how to play first-person shooters because I don't know how to play them and I'm terrible at them. I need to get good so I can play games with my friends who play these games and not like be a stormtrooper. When are you gonna show me? When are you gonna show me how to play? I need to know. I promise I'm not hard to teach sometimes. But what was the conclusion, Nick, to the Jackie Aina and what? I mean, are there some hot takes?
Round one. Fight.
Her name is what?
Amanda in Jackie posted
Defunder.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Me and him have like had conversations with people.
Hey, look. Hey, yeah. Because what's interesting is a lot of people have critiques about that particular approach, and they're like, "Oh, you're just as much of a bully as the other people." But what else? Again, what else works in this climate?
Power of an influencer also stop.
KO. Round four.
Hell yeah.
Fight.
Killer K, what's up? What's up, bro? We vibing tonight, man. We talking about, we playing some Tekken. I'm trying to rank up a little bit. And also, you know, we talking about the shenaniganery that happens.
Like all the scandals that happened in 2020 in the gaming community. Part of what happened was, in the gamer community. You should have your platform and the opportunity.
Yeah. Platform is your power.
And the power to you is dangerous. Because you're always going to be able to get a hold of someone who's vulnerable and then have someone protect you in the process.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of like what
Get ready for the next battle.
Predators work the same way. So someone hunting the defeat of black people, the oppression of black people is still gonna have methodology similar to a predator in another sense. They're still gonna go after who they think is weak and easy target, and somebody's gonna assist them and cover it up for them.
They're always going to have that. I mean, that's how they were able to operate. If it wasn't in the shadows, they were able to operate in the light because they have protection, bodyguards, the team. And at the end of the day, if they go down, it doesn't matter because the home team is still down.
Fight.
Like,
You didn't get the Bill Cosby treatment, that's for sure.
like if it was a
KO.
For decades.
Round
He
two.
had that power blocking him.
Fight.
So much work just to do a little bit. One,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Not
And there's always gonna be people who just because they don't want to be wrong, they're always gonna be like, well, nope.
KO.
Every time.
Round three.
And
Fight.
that's the fucked up part about all this.
When you have power and feel proud about it, yeah, I do believe that is a platform I can go away today.
Ooh, the perfect activation. I applaud that. That was almost frame perfect. I don't know if that was rollback netcode or not, but if he didn't do that, he'd have been dead. And he knows it. Whole audience, everybody gonna listen to it. Oh, gunning for it. Get off me, son. No life left. You gotta eat that. You thought you was gonna win. All that. Okay. That's all I got. And you're oh. I was about to say, and you're dead. There's no longer dangerous. Damn, he's dangerous again. Come on! Come on! I should have won that one.
You lose.
I should have won that. I'll let that one drop. I should have won that one. I had so many chances. After he wins, is he gonna quit? We'll run it back. Let's see what kind of man he's made out of, or woman she's made out of. You never know who's on the other end. But yeah, man. I was, you know, this could have all ended differently. Because Trump, even though he lost, he could have still came back. So he could have lost gracefully, and then he could have just let this thing go. And man, constantly inciting this motherfuckers. Hey, go home, but good job. I know what you guys are up to.
Round one.
Crazy.
Fight.
What'd you say? There we go. Glass won't stay on the ground. Which gonna give me the free. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna start doing that other option. Now that I know he knows how to lay down, I'm gonna try to go for the double stomp. He's gonna see the setup and he's gonna have to start guessing.
Fight. KO.
Looking at low parry, son. We throwing nothing but bids now. Woo! Now that is a glitch, D-Weave. That is a glitch right there. Do a 2-1 before the rapid punch on the wall ender. So that is the max wall ender for Ganryu, but sometimes I can't get up there to get to the 2-1 because it does get messed up by certain heights. Like if I'm right on it, I need to work on. That's what he needs to do. He needs to do that kick on that ends.
Round.
All right.
Fight.
Yeah. When you that's Ganryu's max damage wall ender to do the 2-1 before it. I just run up and get the wall damage, man. I cash out. I collect my 1150, couple more, and I'll be in series. Yeah. I like that. I'm coming for your rank, D-Weave. They giving me. I'm trying to learn from D. I know the spacing and knowing where you are is yes. That's the problem. And also, I think also offensively, I'm gonna start learning because there's even more devious setups than that. That's just the entry level stuff for Ganryu. I just run in and catch the 100 hand slaps. Sometimes you'll see me do 2-1 and then 100 hand slaps. I'm about to be back at purple. What? Man, I hate you. Let me jump out of this rank, man. Let me get out here. How you gonna be back into purple though? I ain't never been into purple. Actually, I honestly haven't been at Byakko yet. So, that's honestly pretty new for me.
Round 1. Fight.
It's harder now for some. That's where I belong. It's harder now for some reason. Hey man, you gotta get some skills up. Yeah, that's all it is. You just have to get stronger. Like I have to get stronger. Like Genbu is the highest rank that I ever got back in the old days, so I know I didn't improve. Nice. I thought you were gonna go too low. Ah, damn.
Great.
I'll take that. Mr. Steal your rounds. That's what I'm gonna start calling Ganryu.
Fight. KO.
She was
Round 4.
Oof.
Fight.
that she's alright.
Oh, so yeah, because they did say there was, hey, we're gonna get her back on business.
I can't even imagine what that was like. To have
Because you know they was coming for you.
right.
You lose.
And to know like, oh shit, I know he's president. I know what party is running this shit. Like the cops here ain't gonna
Get ready for the next battle.
They're definitely not here for you.
They're not here for you. And to know like the people who are running the show already got evacuated. Just the indignity, even if they weren't necessarily afraid for their life, which I feel like they probably were, the indignity of it all. I'm at my place of work. I'm doing my job. And you know, like all black people, I have a horrible boss.
Oh, I think my actual stream went down. What the heck just happened? I don't know. It wasn't on the internet. Y'all can still hear me though, right? What the heck just happened? Something in my thing went down. Like all of my audio just cut out.